Hit you with another one of them old phenomenal shit.
Hello YouTube, this is Chris from Undrlvld. I really appreciate you all swinging by to watch the first playthrough, first game video on Undrlvld. I'm going to be playing Solasta, Crown of the Magister, a game based off Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. So yeah, see, we're migrating from Dungeons & Dragons to like a D&D show to a D&D video game. Pretty soon, we're going to be doing content on all different kinds of things. But as a quick reminder, we are about 16 subscribers away from our 14 subscribers away from our second giveaway. Second giveaway being a digital copy of Pathfinder Kingmaker and Outward, which I believe Outward comes with like its DLC or something like that. So don't forget to click like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you can stay up to date with D&D news, a lot of just cool stuff, including now video game playthroughs. Quick side note for a second, it's been like ridiculously hot where I'm at, and my room is like a sweat box right now. So my mouth is extremely dry. I've been chugging water, hasn't helped at all. So this episode is going to be character creation, kind of, you know, when we get the feel of things, you know, maybe, you know, it's the first video game. We're going to go through it piece by piece, assemble our squad, and then starting next week, which I believe that'll be November, well, like 15th, we're going to start actual gameplay. My plan is Monday through Thursday, around 30 minute episodes, give or take. And Friday, we're going to end the week and start the weekend with a nice hour-long episode. So with that being said, let's get into this. Alright, so we got new adventure here. I am not like a pogger like other YouTubers. So we're going authentic. We're going with a tabletop rule set for this. I'm not going to go crazy. And maybe down the line once I become more of a gamer. I've played a little bit of this game. Believe me when I say this, we're not missing much if we skip the intro. I really don't want to go through the tutorial stuff. It's really, really boring. We know how to play this game, so we're going to go ahead and skip that. So, since playing this game, I was kind of playing around with the character creator earlier. So, I played the game a little bit when it first came out. Since then, they've added the half-orc race, and they've added the sorcerer, druid, and barbarian class. So since I haven't played with any of those, we're going to make sure to include all of those in this playthrough. So first off, we're going to make our barbarian. We're going to go half-orc. It's got the bonus to strength, constitution, and most importantly, if the character drops to 0 hit points once a long rest, you're back up to 1 hit point. And if you gain a critical hit, you can roll an additional damage die for your weapon. So we're going to go half-orc. We'll go female. It's already got it selected. We'll stick with that. Barbarian. Bam. Great Axe does it 1d12. So I am actually going to go with the Great Sword. Because with the d12, that's it. You get 1 chance. If you roll a 1, you're screwed. With the Great Sword, it's 2d6. So if you roll a 1 on 1d6, and then roll a 5 on the next one, that's 6 damage. So, and as I think you'll see in this playthrough, digital RNG hates me. So we're gonna be rolling very, very poorly. I'm gonna stick with the hand axes and the javelin. All right, I'm good with this. Let's go with the. I know unarmored defense with the barbarian also relies on dexterity, so let's go low life. I'm gonna kind of. We're gonna kind of go with this. Because I want at least one person. I doubt I'm going to pick a rogue as my 4th class. So I want someone that's proficient with thieves' tools. Wow. So I was going to say you have choices. You can do point buy, which if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you know what like point buy, standard array, and rolling for your ability score. I'm assuming you know what all of that is. But just in case you don't, when you roll dice, you get your options right here. You can plug them into your ability scores. You add your racial bonuses, and that's what your ability scores are. Standard array, it's a sorted array of numbers that the player's handbook deems is like, you know, you can just use that. So if you roll poorly, you could go standard array. Point buy, you get a select number of points that you can add on to your ability scores, and that determines your ability scores. But I think we're going to go with this because, you know, we can get a 20, which is the max. We could do... so we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. So we'll go with this. Yeah, so you got good constitution, good strength. We don't really need these for our barbarian, and a little bit of dex. So probably at 4th level, when we get our ability score increase, we're gonna do something that'll help out with constitution. Proficiencies. You'll notice on some of these, they have this little eye icon. That means that it's basically pointless and not used in the game. So you can automatically ignore all of those. I'm already proficient with this. Let's go athletics and intimidate. No, that's already selected. Let's do. I mean, all of them are bad. Let's do survival, I guess. There we go. You know what? I'm actually digging the way this character looks. We're actually gonna go Karen. Anyone who's seen me on Twitch when I used to stream on Twitch a lot, in Baldur's Gate 3, I would always name my female character Karen. We're gonna continue. We're gonna honor that legacy with Karen, and again, I dig this. Let's check out the voices though.
Now.
No.
Damn. Bleed.
You'll get a nice scar.
Didn't think you could do it.
We'll go with this. We'll go with this. Alright, so we got Karen the Barbarian. New character. This one we're gonna go with the Druid. Druid is a wisdom-based spellcaster. So let's find something that adds to wisdom. It's Constitution, Charisma. Human gives you +1 to everything. Dwarf, maybe. Constitution could come in handy with certain spells for concentration checks. High Elf also gives you an option. And it's Sylvan. I mean, this could be something, right? Yeah, but I don't really think... Let's go with... Interesting. You know, let's go with Sylvan Elf. We'll keep it male. We'll go Druid. Wooden Shield, Scimitar. That's fine. We'll go Wanderer. I want to pick all the new stuff. I want to pick all the new stuff. So we'll go Caution and Kindness. Just kind of pick in random stuff here. Alright, so we're gonna roll the dice once. We get one reroll. If it's not good, then we gotta decide either standard array or point buy. That's terrible. Jesus. So I mean, we could go... This isn't terrible. This is not terrible at all. We'll go point, but we'll keep it simple. We'll go point buy. Not the worst. Certainly not the best. So we get 2 choices right here. Let's do insight and medicine. This character is going to be the healer of the group, so let's stick with that. 2 cantrips, guidance of course, because it's arguably the best cantrip in the game in my opinion. Probably rivaled by Eldritch Blast. And we'll do... Definitely don't want to... I don't want this to be a frontliner, so... let's do Venomous Spike. It's a ranged attack. Ranged spell attack. Yeah, we'll go with this. I'm gonna let the game decide. I'm gonna let the game decide what every character looks like. Alright. Sherrod. Let's go. Fair Eagle. Boom. Next character. We're gonna go... Sorcerer. Charisma based. Let's go half elf on this. Sorcerer. That's a cool outfit for the sorcerer. Gotta be honest. We'll go light crossbow. Again, I'm not expecting this character to be a frontliner. Probably component pouch. Yeah, we'll stick with all these. So Draconic Bloodline, get some nifty spells here. This could benefit like damage, and gives you armor class bonus. It's where typically sorcerers don't get any armor proficiencies. Level 6. Alright. We can add charisma, okay. So this could be good, but I kind of want to try and go for like the Solasta class. Child of the Rift, I believe is community created, but I like Mana Painter. You get some decent spells here. Charisma modifier is used instead of other ability modifiers on your saving throws against spells and other magic effects, which means if someone casts a fireball at you, instead of using dexterity to take half damage for your saving throw, you would instead use charisma. And at higher level, when you take a short rest, you can regain a number of sorcery points equal to half your sorcerer's level. For example, you're level 6, you take a short rest, you get 3 sorcery points. Sorcery points are used to kind of manipulate the magic of a sorcerer. And it does a whole bunch of cool stuff that we'll get to when we get to it. But you can only use this once a long rest. So, I'm going to go Mana Painter. Oh, it gives you cool little paint here. I like that. My eyes are already drying out. Your weather today has been terrible. Alright. So for you, I'm gonna go Sellsword. Only because sorcerers don't get proficiency with armor. And the Sellsword background gives you proficiency in medium armor. So I'm actually gonna go with this, just to give my sorcerer a little bit more defense. So we're gonna go, let's go, these two, greed and caution. Alright, so these are terrible. It's pretty obvious. So we get our 1 reroll. Let's make this count. Still pretty bad. So we could do the standard array. And maybe do something a little like that. Could go that. Do I need strength for medium armor? I don't know. I'm gonna go with that. So we could do this. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's look at point buy really quick. Alright. I mean, we could do this. Oh, but that's 666, man. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's just do standard array. Because if I do point buy and I don't do it all optimally, someone in the comments is gonna be like, "Oh, you should have done this, or that." So I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna do this, and this. So I'm gonna go with this. And if I made that mistake, if I don't need strength for medium armor, well then I screwed the pooch. I don't know what to tell you guys. But this should be alright. Skills. Let's do persuasion, deception, arcana and religion, languages. Again, all the ones with the I are pointless. So I guess let's do Dwarvish and Old Tamarian. Spells. Here we go. So Entangle is already prepared. That's one of our class spells. So for cantrips, we're gonna go this, Chill Touch, Firebolt, Shocking Grasp, and Light. And for our first level spells, we're gonna be using armor, so we don't need mage armor. Shield, I feel like we can wait for. So let's do Magic Missile. And if I recall, in this game, falling actually is like a thing. So let's we'll do Featherfall. Not a huge fan of that face. We'll go with that. Maybe look at the hair. Sure. We'll go with that.
Come on, harder.
I win again.
Alright. Oh, name. What? Whoa. Another character's already using that name. We'll go Serenray. Alright, so we got our Barbarian. We got our Druid. We got our Sorcerer. So those are all the new classes. Now for our last one. This is the tough one here. So we have 2 spellcasters, 2 back row people. And we got our Barbarian. So maybe, I think another frontliner would be best. I'm gonna go Old Faithful here. Man, this is a tough one. Let's go with... We got... Okay. I have a story behind this. I'm gonna just do my thing really quick, and then I'm gonna explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. Alright, we'll go with that. Actually, I'll also let you guys know right now. So, basically, we'll go. So basically, when I first played this game, I had a fighter on my team named Bob. He missed 90% of his attacks. He failed every saving throw. If there was something that could go wrong, it went wrong for Bob. He was by far the worst character I've had in any video game ever. And I'm gonna try and redeem. I don't remember exactly what he looks like, but I know this was his class. So, of course, he gets like a really good. Alright, so we're gonna go that. Let's do this little that. Alright, there we go. So fighting style, he had protection, if I recall correctly, or no? No, I think he had protection. Class skills, you're gonna have athletics and survival, and I guess you'll speak Elvish. I think we already have all this covered. Now let me try and remember what he looked like. Maybe this one. No, he didn't have any of that. He didn't have any scars. Oh, Bob, I'm trying to remember what you looked like, buddy, but you're just so forgettable. We're just gonna go with this.
Closer attention required.
Next time.
Shake it off.
I underestimated you.
I know he definitely had. I'll never forget that voice. So, Bob. What did I make his last name? Is it like Taco or something like that? Anyway, Bob, your redemption story begins, my dude. So we got this going. Bob's gonna be taking point. We got Sarad, our druid. We got Karen, the barbarian. And Saren Ray, the sorcerer. They don't have the best ability scores. They're definitely not the A team, but they're the team that I'm going to be working with to beat this game. Luckily, I'm not doing it at the super high difficulty, because if I was, I'd probably be still re-rolling their ability scores. But with that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me for this episode. Again, it was just a quick little episode to get the team together while I continue to dry out and dehydrate. Next week, again, Monday through Thursday, you're going to have your 30-minute episodes. Friday, we're going to finish off the week, start the weekend with an hour-long episode. And I still have some additional content coming down the pipeline. I'm going to be making a video on the sources I'm going to be using to make a Warlock Patron. So I'm going to be making a Warlock Patron. I'm going to open the channels up to everyone to get input so we can make it together. But yeah, I'm going to make a video showing you what materials I'm going to be using, so that way maybe you can get your hands on it. We can work on this together as a team. Thank you again for everyone for swinging by. Have yourselves a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one. That next one being our first playthrough of Solasta, Crown of the Magister.